What's going on YouTube? It's Eli with Common Sense, and today I am back with another video, and it's been quite a while since I've last uploaded, but I got some new video gear and I'm really excited to be making these videos again for you guys. And so for today, we're going to be kicking it off with 5 of my top favorite summertime fragrances that I've kind of just picked up in my collection and have been wearing in my rotation, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So let's get started. First up on our list, we have a fragrance from the house of Tom Ford, and that is Oud Mineral. So Tom Ford Oud Mineral is a really unique, salty, woody, oceanic fragrance. And in this one, you mainly get notes of sea salt, seaweed, oud, and ambergris. To me, this one smells like a really salty, kind of musky, peppery driftwood and the ocean air on a Pacific beach, and it just totally reminds me of an overcast, cold day, and it's just got such a calming facet to it, and it's so unique. There's not a whole lot out there that smells like this, because when you get lots of oud, generally it's sort of like that kind of oud rose or that oud and saffron combo that's in a lot of those niche fragrances, but this one is a much more affordable designer take to a really unique oud fragrance, and with a name like Oud Mineral, it does have some of the metallic and just really interesting notes to it. And this one, I believe you can pick up at Ulta for like 92 bucks for the 1 ounce, or about 130, 140 for the 50 ml like this one. But I've been wearing this one like crazy, and I haven't really put too much of a dent in this one. I would definitely pick up the 50 ml version of this because it is so worth it at the price point, and you are just getting a really unique mineralic oud fragrance that not a whole lot of people are going to be wearing. So if you do have an Ulta nearby, check this one out, smell it, and test it on your skin, because I think you're really gonna like it. It's perfect for the hot weather, it projects wonderful, and a lot of people compare it to the blue turquoise from the Armani Privé line, and it also has a similarity to Wet Stone by Amarud. I actually have a decant of that one, and it smells fantastic, and I can indeed confirm that it does smell very similar, but just for the price point, you get fantastic high quality, and it's worth every cent for Tom Ford Oud Mineral. Next up on our list is more of a niche perfume. It is by the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this one is Aqua Celestia. So they actually have a few versions of this one. There's Aqua Celestia Colonia Forte, and then there's this one, but I just bought the regular Aqua Celestia. Maison Francis Kurkdjian is mainly known for his Baccarat Rouge 540 and the Extrait de Parfum, but this one I just absolutely love. I got to go to Saks Fifth Avenue in LA with my cousin, and so we got to sample a whole bunch of just high quality fragrances, and this was one of them that I absolutely loved. For this one, just picture a white t-shirt fragrance. This has lots of lime, musk, and green notes, and it's also got a bit of kind of yellow floral, some mimosa, neroli, and blackcurrant. The blackcurrant is going to give it sort of a slightly tangy, slightly bitter, kind of a fruity vibe to it, but oh my goodness, the way that this all blends is just fantastic. It's fresh, natural smelling, and the citrus here isn't super sweet, but it's perfect for the office in spring and summer days. So for this one, you're gonna get a high quality, natural, white, kind of floral, just white t-shirt fragrance that's going to be perfect for the evenings or the daytime. Honestly, you can wear this year round, but it's going to mainly project off your skin in the summer and the springtime, and so this is the perfect weather to use this one, Aqua Celestia by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Next up on the list, we have definitely the priciest of this list. This is from the house of Roja Parfums, and this is Roja Elysium. So there's actually 2 versions of Roja Elysium. There's the Roja Parfum Cologne, and then there's also the Roja Parfum Elysium Parfum. So it's a little bit confusing with the whole naming system, but I actually prefer the see, I'm even confused right now. I actually prefer the Parfum Cologne. It's cheaper and it's a little bit lighter, and to me, I mean, you get twice the juice So Roja Elysium has a handful of notes, and Roja is known for many high quality ingredients and oils that they put into their fragrances. This one you mainly get grapefruit, vetiver, and ambergris, and there's many different citruses, blackcurrant, apple, pink pepper, and many more that just make this a really fantastic and unique summertime fragrance. And I originally purchased a decant of this one, I believe it was last year, and I burned through that thing so fast, and I think it was like 50 bucks or something, but it was so worth it. And I ended up pulling the trigger and buying the full-size bottle of this one because I just couldn't get enough of it. The grapefruit and the vetiver just combined to give a really nice kind of bright and uplifting vibe, along with the ambergris, which gives it that kind of oceanic and that really interesting vibe that kind of reaches in the back of your nostrils. And it's just really mass pleasing. It's musky, it's oceanic, and then you also have the wonderful fruitiness and sweetness from the apple, the blackcurrant, and all of those, like the bergamot, all of those wonderful citrus notes in there. Again, there's so many that they use in this fragrance, but it's highly worth it, and I would definitely recommend getting the Parfum Cologne versus the Parfum. It's cheaper, it's easier on your wallet, and honestly it smells very similar. There's not too much of a difference. The only thing I'll say is the Parfum is a little bit warmer. It does last slightly longer, but honestly just spray a little bit more of this one. You get twice the size. This is the 100 ml bottle, but definitely pick up Roja Elysium, or at least smell it, because this one has got me lots of compliments. I feel very confident when I wear this one, and I think you will too. That is Roja Elysium Parfum Cologne. Real quick, in the middle of this video, if you guys are a fan of fragrance-related content, please consider subscribing, because I would really appreciate that, and I love just discovering new fragrances and sharing lists and things like that with you guys. And so I really appreciate the feedback, and if you guys have any ideas for different video ideas, or just any fragrances that you want to share, just put them in the comments and I will check them and I will get back to you on those. But yeah, just consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. It would be greatly appreciated. Up next, we have a cheaper fragrance, and this is from the house of John Varvatos, and it's Artisan Blue. So with Artisan Blue, you get a very high quality, almost a niche style fragrance in a designer bottle and at a designer price point. So this one I believe you can get for about 50 bucks or so, depending on where you pick it up. I was lucky enough to pick this one up with a travel spray for like 40 bucks at TJ Maxx like a few years ago, but keep your eye out because they do sometimes pop up. But I do regret not picking up the Artisan Aqua, because that one is also fantastic and it's a lot harder to find than this one. But Artisan Blue, fantastic. You get basil, bergamot, and pine up top. You also get quite a bit of iris and a unique chayote note, as well as pistachio. So chayote is a squash, and it's slightly grassiness compared to kind of like a sweet cucumber vibe. But it's very fresh and aquatic and natural smelling. You almost get like a niche shower gel fragrance in just a really nice price point. Again, the basil, iris, pine, some of those nice green herbal notes combined very nicely with the chayote and the pistachio. It's just a very unique and interesting combination that leads to a very wonderful, mass-pleasing, compliment-getting fragrance in a huge bottle. Like, I just absolutely love this, and if you can pick up the 4.2 ounce bottle, definitely do it, because you just get so much for the price point, and it is so worth it. Like, I would be very happy with this in my like top 5 summer fragrances for life. Worth every penny, and it just lasts a really long time. It projects like crazy, but it's very much worth it, and I highly suggest picking this one up. John Varvatos Artisan Blue. And last but not least, we have one more fragrance from the house of Tom Ford, and this one is Noir Anthracite. I don't have a full bottle, but I do have their 10 milliliter travel bottle, and I picked this one up for about 40 bucks on eBay. I suggest doing the same, picking it up. It's 40 bucks. You get a decent amount. It's a travel size, and you can actually kind of figure out if this is something that you'll like, but I think that you're gonna like this one. With the Tom Ford Noir line, they have the classic Noir Eau de Toilette, which was discontinued. They have the Noir Eau de Parfum, which came out, I believe, in 2014. They have Noir Extreme, which is my personal favorite from that line. I have it back here. They have the new Noir Extreme Parfum that just came out. I actually got a chance to test that one out today, and that one was quite nice. But then they also have the discontinued Noir Anthracite. So for this one, you can actually find it online for a decent price, probably around 110 bucks. So that's about on par with a lot of the other Tom Ford fragrances that you buy online. eBay still has some. You can find some on Mercari. Be careful on there because sometimes there are some fakes going around, but with Noir Anthracite, it's not one that's really worth faking, so it's probably gonna be legit, but still just be kind of careful out there. This fragrance is a woody, earthy, spicy fragrance for men. I believe with all of Tom Ford fragrances, women can also wear it. It's a very unisex fragrance. Anybody, any gender can wear it, but I personally think this one's a little bit more masculine, but again, this one is woody, earthy, spicy. It's got Sichuan pepper, ebony wood, and various other spices that give it a really nice kind of dark warmth to it. Down in the dry down, you also get cedar, birch, leather, amberwood, and patchouli. And so for me, this is very similar to the Aventus vibe. So if you like Aventus, you probably like this one. But to me, it smells a little bit more spicy and earthy. I think I get some of that similarity to Aventus because you get that amberwood, cedar, and birch. And so those are just some of the notes that are shared. But this one's unique because it's got a lot more warmth. It's got the spices, the ginger, and the patchouli. Oh yeah, this one smells absolutely fantastic, and it projects like crazy off your skin. It lasts a long time, and that sillage, that scent trail, it just follows you wherever you go. And not a whole lot of people say this, but to me, I just get a warmer, greener Aventus with the unique kind of metallic notes in it. Just kind of dark, metallic warmth. That's what you get from this one. And from a name like Noir Anthracite, it is totally fitting, but it's very unique. It's kind of hard to find. Not a whole lot of people know about it. It is discontinued, but I think it's worth it. And it's cool to have in your collection, honestly, because if you like Tom Ford fragrances, you're gonna like this one. And with his line, there's not much to hate about it. And this one's mass pleasing, it's unique, it's very high quality in its ingredients, and it just lasts a really long time. So definitely check this one out. Maybe pick up the travel size one, see if you like it, and then if it's worth it, purchase the 50 ml or the 100 ml, because I think when I get done with this one, I'm gonna pick up the full bottle. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more fragrance-related content. Again, I'm gonna try to upload a little bit more regularly. My schedule's kind of freed up a little bit, but I really am gonna start making these and putting a lot more time and effort into them. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm Eli with Common Sense, and until next time, bye-bye.